거꾸로 들었어.
놀랐지? 이거 컨셉이야. 7년의 연애 서로 다투기도 많이 하고 싸우기도 많이 했지. 이렇게. 그래도 널 만나서 행복을 알게 되고 사랑을 알게 됐어. 내가 가진 게 없고 많이 모자라도 하루의 시작과 끝을 너와 함께 하고 싶어. 나랑 결혼해 줄래? 하루의 시작과 끝을 너와 함께. 애터미 치약 칫솔.
You, who are passionate anytime, anywhere. If you want unchanging beauty, if you dream of an unchanging reputation, it's right here. Atomy Skincare System, the Fame. Because beauty always begins with a solid foundation. Loved worldwide beyond Korea, the Fame. There's a reason to be loved by so many people. With 10 years worth of technology, with a new material to lead a new myth. Protect your skin with honor. Unalterable, everlasting beauty. Atomy Skincare System, the Fame.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales in 2021 and surpassed 16 million global members. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Hemohim, which has been the top seller in its industry for 7 consecutive years, has passed 1.7 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It has gotten international patents in 21 countries and is forging a unique new path for health functional food products. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch, was recognized for its advanced technology with King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021, for the first time in the cosmetics industry. The Fame, another luxury cosmetic product reborn with upgraded ingredients and technology, is also loved by consumers as it reflects Atomy's product philosophy. Atomy is practicing customer-centered management in all of its corporate activities, and this was recognized by becoming the industry's first to acquire customer-centered management certification for 2 consecutive years. starting with the US branch in 2010. Atomy is a global company which opened 22 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe, with 16 million members worldwide. Atomy opened branches in New Zealand, Turkey, the United Kingdom, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan, and is planning to open 20 more branches within the next 5 years. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. The next generation of online and offline distribution broadcasters, which presents Atomy's vision to members around the world regardless of time and space. Entertainment and media, which converges business and culture. Atomy provides the vision of a global success system which transcends time and space by providing a variety of services. Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Whenever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Let's talk about color. White, flavonoid. Black, anthocyanin. Green, chlorophyll. Red, lycopene. Yellow, carotenoid. Color story from California, USA in 1988. 5-a-Day campaign aims to increase fruit and vegetable consumption by eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. This campaign was spread all over the United States with support from the National Cancer Institute. Looks good, tastes good, colorful food. 7 colorful ingredients with 500 milligrams of vitamin C. Atomy Color Food Vitamin C is for your healthier life. Vitamin C for your energy. Take purely white vitamin C with 7 other yellow and red plant nutrients. Sweet and sour taste of mango, from kids to adults. Simple intake of vitamin C, Atomy Color Food Vitamin C. Recommended essential nutrient, vitamin C. Atomy Color Food Vitamin C. A daily necessity that supports good health and growth. Once a day, essential for your health. Atomy Color Food Vitamin C. Atomy is always with you.
Compared to ripe apples, There are 10 times more polyphenol in green apples. Condense this by 250 times and it becomes apple phenin, the excellent green apple extract dietary supplement. With polyphenol amounts that equal to 45 green apples in the form of savory jelly sticks taken twice a day. The healthy and exciting way to start a diet. Lower body fat, slimmer body. Atomy Slim Body Green Apple Apple Phenin.
우리 집에 왜 왔니 꿈 찾으러 왔단다 무슨 꿈을 찾으러 왔느냐 멋진 꿈을 찾으러 왔단다
하늘색 바다 속에 너와 나 저 높이 날아 커피 한 잔에 아침 너무 달어 이 세상의 불안함을 전부 덜어 눈을 뜨면 하늘색의 빛이 나네 몇 마디 주고받아 피식하네 보채는 아이처럼 놀아줘 dance 뭐 어쨌든 우리 널리 뻗어가네 지쳐있잖아 우리 모두 better life 천천히 나가자고 better life 뒤뚱거리는 우리여도 괜찮아 불어오는 바람 타고 신나게 날 함께 수영이 될 테니 백조 할게 분명히 성공의 행복 창의적인 생각 끌어내는 공간 너와 나 지금 가족이 되었지 시작이 달라도
가족이 생겼지 바라봐 같은 쪽 내 왼쪽 오른쪽 다 소중해 똑같이 사랑해 우리는 같이 꿈꾸네 꿈꾸는 대로 사는 것 모든 게 가능해
영원한 소중히 여겨 내 생각을 경영 믿으면 난 굳게 서서 겸손히 모두를 섬겨 영원한 소중히 여겨 내 생각을 경영 믿으면 난 굳게 서서 겸손히 모두를 섬겨
우리 집에 왜 왔니 꿈 찾으러 왔단다 강산이 바뀌고 사람이 바뀌고 해와 달이 바뀌어도 꿈에 터져는 그대로 강산이 바뀌고 사람이 바뀌고 해와 달이 바뀌어도 꿈에 터져는 그대로 가족이 생겼지 바라봐 같은 쪽 내 왼쪽 오른쪽 다 소중해 똑같이 사랑해 우리는 같이 꿈꾸네 꿈꾸는 대로 사는 것 모든 게 가능해
영원한 소중히 여겨 내 생각을 경영 믿으면 난 굳게 서서 겸손히 모두를 섬겨 영원한 소중히 여겨 내 생각을 경영 믿으면 난 굳게 서서 겸손히 모두를 섬겨
사랑하는 이와 함께 소중한 사랑이기에 이제는 우리 가슴 뜨겁게 훨훨 날아가려네
영원한 소중히 여겨 내 생각을 경영 믿으면 난 굳게 서서 겸손히 모두를 섬겨 영원한 소중히 여겨 내 생각을 경영 믿으면 난 굳게 서서 겸손히 모두를 섬겨
우리 집에 왜 왔니 꿈 찾으러 왔단다 우리 집에 왜 왔니 꿈 찾으러 왔단다
Hello, Atomy family. In Atomy, we recite our motto at the beginning and end of every event. Let me walk you through it first, and then let's say the company's motto together. I will clench my right fist, raise it high, and say the motto. Cherish the spirit, create the vision. When shouting create, raise your hand energetically, and then lower it and say the next motto. Follow the faith, serve in humility. When shouting serve, energetically raise your right hand and lower it. And then repeat 3 times while raising and lowering your right hand and saying Aja at the same time. Aja, Aja, Aja. Everyone, please stand up to formally say the company's motto. Get ready to say Atomy's motto. Cherish the spirit. Create the vision. Follow the faith. Serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. Everyone, please take a seat. Atomy always supports your success and balanced life.
Hello everyone, great to see you. It is the holiday season, but these days we go on holidays not when it's hot, but during the spring and autumn when it's cooler. During the steamy hot season, the best holiday is to come to seminar where it's cool. Atomy is a network marketing company. There's been a lot of talks and issues surrounding it. And when I first started Atomy, my wife tried to persuade me not to do it. Why are you so hooked on network marketing? And why are you so insistent on doing it? When I got married, my mom said, "I'm going to tell you just one thing." And she said, "You always have to listen to your wife." If your father had listened to me, we wouldn't be like this. Because at the end, we went bankrupt. That is why I am a good listener of my wife. But even though she tried to persuade me not to, I wanted to pursue it till the end. It was because in 1992, I went to Australia to sell car parts and learnt about multi-level network marketing for the first time. And I thought, wow, this is fantastic. And I also thought, daily necessities, this is it. First you use them. And they were good, so you purchase them again, use them and introduce them to others, and they like them too. And then they introduce them to their friends, and that's how it spreads out, and now a huge customer group is created. And then the company tells you, because of your marketing, we created this much sales. So instead of marketing fee, they say they'll give you a commission. And that's network marketing. When I heard the explanation, I thought, wow, this is the future. All worldwide distribution will be transformed into network marketing. There was nothing bad about it. So I got completely hooked. So I frantically searched all the bookstores and I found 7 books. After reading them, I kind of understood what it was. I now had this theoretical, textbook concept of network marketing in my head. But in reality, all I saw trending were things like magnetic mattresses and things that caused a lot more harm than good to people. And people would take others' money to make money. So people were supposedly buying a product, but instead of buying products, they were buying positions to earn better commissions. For example, you could have bought a product for 10,000 KRW at the discount store, but instead you go and spend 20,000 or 30,000 KRW for the same product to a multi-level marketing company. Magnetic mattress is a typical example. everyone should be able to buy it for 300,000 KRW at most. But it was being sold for 10 times the price at 3.3 million KRW. And they sold a lot. The reason why anyone would buy it at an expensive price was not because you were stupid, but you were paying to buy a position that gives you more favourable commission. So it became like an investment. And this mix of investing and trading is what caused problems within the multi-level marketing industry. Then, why does an ordinary, sane person get involved in the multi-level marketing company? And why am I saying Atomy is an ordinary company, although it's a multi-level marketing company? Well, we have to make a clear distinction here. Okay, so you buy a product because it was cheap and good, and it's a daily necessity product. Will it be there at a loss or not? There will never be a loss, because things like toothpaste, toothbrush, cosmetics, shampoo, vitamin, health supplements, you are not buying just to make commission. They are the things you buy because you simply need them. And if their quality is good and they are affordable, then even if you don't get commission, it shouldn't give you a loss. But then I introduce to others, and they want to give me commission. Then it becomes a business opportunity where you don't have to harm yourself or others, and you are able to even receive commission. How about that? Should I do this or not? I should. So, should I have listened to my wife or not? Everyone, please check the quality and price of Atomy products yourself first. But the first thing you should check is quality. If the quality is good, you will use it continuously. Even if you become successful in Atomy and become rich, you would still continue to use them. Imagine if Imperial Masters who make 0.1 billion KRW, or Crown Masters or Royal Masters suddenly stopped using Atomy's products once they've become rich. It doesn't make sense, right? So you become successful, and it benefits who? You are only benefiting the so-called luxury goods companies. I am no fool, you see. We have to make a product that people will continue to use even if they become an Imperial Master, a Crown Master or a Royal Master who earn 20 million, 40 million or 0.1 billion KRW. So at Atomy, quality always comes first. Quality. So that's why we seek absolute quality that no one else in the world can make a better version of with the current technology. And no one else can sell these absolute quality prices cheaper than us. This is absolute price. So we're not selling some cheap stuff. When I said our toothbrush costs 990 KRW, someone told me there's a toothbrush that costs 200 KRW. I know that too. It's one of those disposable toothbrush they give you at the spa. But a toothbrush can't be used again because it's broken after one use. But Atomy's toothbrush, well, change your toothbrush once a month, please. You should change it once a month, come on. So that we can make a living as a toothbrush business, right? We made such an excellent toothbrush, and it's just 990 KRW. How much does a toothbrush cost in the market? Well, we all know it's roughly 2,000 to 3,000 KRW, right? The toothbrushes we are selling were sold for 2,200 KRW at discount stores. They are still being sold at discount stores, even today, at a more expensive price. But I said, I wish to sell this toothbrush at less than 1,000 KRW. And they said, no way, we can't do that. So I said, I will order 10 million units per year. Can you still not make it cheaper? And they said, Chairman, you may think that toothbrushes sell well, but nobody sells that much. Selling 10 million toothbrushes? It's not easy, but that's what they said. However, last year we sold 400 million toothbrushes. That's us. I was a salaryman for 17 years in the field of manufacturing. So I saw the toothbrush and I did all the cost calculations quickly, and the process of how it should be done was drawn in my head. I calculated the logistic costs, commissions to pay, management costs, delivery costs, and even the credit card fees, and thought straight away, if a toothbrush costs 990 KRW, then the manufacturer can take 10% and we are left with 10% too. So I did those calculations in my head, and that's why I made the proposal. But they tell me they can't make it at that price. So I said, I'll pay you in cash, and if you buy up front with cash, you'll be able to reduce the price of the materials by about 20 to 30%. Also, I'll never change this design forever. The shape of people's mouths don't change, so why are we changing the shape of a toothbrush so often? I will not make any changes forever. Then you'll be able to reduce time used for changing the modelling, and can also do automation, and you'll be able to meet my quote. Do the calculations yourself. And they replied that they will try it. So that's how we're able to create the global hit item that costs 990 KRW. So Atomy does not just buy cheap and sell cheap products, nor are we strangling manufacturers. But we really reduce the cost reasonably together and return that benefit to the consumers. So that's the system that we call Atomy. The Absolute Cosmetics products we're using now, it has recently won the King Sejong Award. I'm sure you've all heard of Jang Young Sil Award. Atomy's cosmetics received that originally. And now we've won the King Sejong Award, which is even higher. Let me explain what this award is. In Korea, about 130,000 patents are registered per year. Right now, Korea is a leading country with the most powerful technology industry. Among those 130,000 patents, you have to be the number one in order to receive the King Sejong Award. But the thing is, no cosmetics has ever won the King Sejong Award. How can the cosmetic industry receive such a thing? But we received it. Cosmetic products in Korea which are being sold for 10 times more expensive than Atomy, even they have not received the King Sejong Award. How about that? Do you think those luxury and famous brands being sold in Europe are able to receive the King Sejong Award? I don't think there is many. This is why it is absolute quality. The quality is the best in the world. We should really be selling each set for around 2 million, 3 million, 5 million KRW. Why? Because there are products being sold for 2 million KRW, which hasn't even won the King Sejong Award. But how much are we selling ours for? 198,000 KRW. Because the price is so affordable. Because the price is so cheap, people are looking down on the King Sejong Award. These people. So, you are actually using and putting on your face products that the super rich people who earn several billions of KRW every month are using. And once you start using Atomy's cosmetic products, you can't use other products. Crown Masters, Imperial Masters who earn 0.1 billion KRW per month, don't you think they can afford to use cosmetic products which are 5 million KRW? They can afford them, of course, as long as it's worth the value. But none of our top leaders in Atomy use other companies' cosmetic products. Why? Because there are no other cosmetic products like ours. That is why if you truly understand Atomy, you can't stop yourself from introducing our products. Wow, this is actually worth 5 million KRW, but only costs 200,000 KRW, and not to mention that that's a set. So don't just use for yourself, but introduce to those around you, your sisters and your friends. Hey, try this. I used this and look what happened. Look how my skin has changed. You tell them, they will start using and continue to use them. This is how you do business. Don't think that you are going around selling like crazy. Everyone, sales is not exaggerating or inflating, making people fall into an illusion or stabbing people in their back to take their money. Let's say you went to a restaurant and it was so cheap, delicious, and clean. Then what would you do? You would tell others visiting that are able to visit this restaurant. You watched a movie and it was so touching and emotional, then you tell the story and tell others to watch it. That is sales. That is the way we do sales at Atomy. Therefore, you try the product and you are touched, so you share the goodness. Is that easy or difficult? It's easy. It's very easy. As long as you get impressed and moved, it's easy. Imagine you were told by a theatre that they'll give you some money if you advertise a movie and bring people, but the movie was very boring. It would be a very difficult task. Why? Because people will get angry after watching it. They would get angry because you made them pay and watch such a boring movie. But what if you were actually really impressed and moved? Then even if the theatre didn't pay you, you would still advertise it. Why? Because if you do, people will say, "Thank you for introducing the movie. I was very moved." You will hear people say thank you first, and because of this, when you move and impress people first, sales becomes very easy. And it's not a business where you're going around delivering and selling. Yes, at first you do go through a process of delivering some products and getting people to experience it. Until people become impressed, you need to actively introduce. But you're not continuing to sell. Everyone, yes, we do sell. But who do we sell to? Ourselves, to us. I become the distributor and sell the products to myself. And you tell the person next to you, stop using the distribution companies who sell to people around you and become the distributor yourself and sell to yourself. And people below them would do the same, selling to themselves. And that's how a consumer network is created. And it continues even through COVID-19. Why? Do you not brush your teeth because of COVID-19? Do you stop washing your hair? Even if a war breaks out, you still brush your teeth. And that's why this is business that will continue to do well in the future. We will continue to enter new countries. And there are currently many who are saying we should enter Africa. And with one code, even if you registered with Atomy in Korea, your partner's partner can register an American. And the American can register a Mexican. And that Mexican can register a European, register a Japanese, or register a Chinese. And that's how we create an organization all over the world. Korea is already a manufacturing powerhouse. Korea is a global manufacturing powerhouse. It's the strongest technological power in the world. K-beauty was not built overnight. I have confidence in cosmetics as well. Confidence that compared to the European luxury cosmetics, Korean cosmetics are much better. And among those excellent cosmetics from Korea, it is Atomy that has won King Sejong Prize. There is my confidence. That is why we are entering Europe. We can't enter if we're not confident. If we take it there, and the quality is bad, and if the price is expensive, who's going to use it? We can't enter if we're not confident. But whether it's Europe, or France, or Italy, those countries of luxury cosmetics, Atomy still has a good chance to compete. If you try Atomy's product once, you just can't help but continue using it. And many people also ask, would skincare made in Korea be suitable for the European skin? So I thought, What a worrywart. Were European luxury cosmetics developed for Asian skin in the first place? They were developed for European skin, but they're still good for us too, aren't they? It says in the Bible, "From one man he made all the nations," so I believe that the only difference is that the colour is a bit different. Skin is skin. We share the same. So if something's good for us, then it's good for the Europeans, like how those European products were also good for us. So just enter the market. We can just walk in, compete, and we can still win. We don't create something separately for Europe. We will take our products and march in. And colours go in and out of fashion. And so you just have to follow the trend and use the appropriate colours. If you came to investigate Atomy's business today, even if you were dragged here, don't you worry. We don't just let anyone get involved in Atomy business. Toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, these are things you use in your daily life, right? So if you tried them and think, oh, the quality's much better than the one I've been using, and the price is cheaper, I guess I should use this forever. Only those who have this certainty has a choice to do this business or not. So, if the product is good and cheap, you will start using it, right? Maybe you won't do it. If the person who dragged you here is your enemy, just try it first. Try it, and if you don't like it, even if you used it, we'll refund it. If you say you wish to get a refund because the quality of the product is not as good as the chairman says, then our call centre will give you a refund. If you give a nonsense reason that it's illegal, etc., we won't. But if your complaint is reasonable, then the staff at our call centre should accept it. If the company doesn't accept it, then the staff at the call centre must fight with the company to get a refund from the company and give it to the customer. That is the obligation of the call centre staff here. So you all received an approval from me, okay? Atomy business is a very huge business. You can make up to 0.1 billion KRW. And if you become an Imperial Master, then we deliver 1 billion KRW with a forklift. Currently, 12 have received it. This simply does not require any investment. Toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, health supplements are daily essentials that you use in your life and are not investments. This is called consumption. Consumption. So you consume and help others to consume. So the computer system calculates commission based on the sales, which grew with consumption, and it gives out those commissions. Everyone, even if you have money, try not to use your own money to do this. Because if you go around splashing your own money, then what happens? Do you think people with lots of money will come to you, or do you think people without money will come to you? Those without money will come to you more. So, for example, you spend 5 million KRW on products and give out samples to everybody, and they get some orders, and that's how you began. Well, you can do that if you have a lot of money. And if you give out presents and say next time you will buy it, but this one's a gift, there are people like that. That could be a way. But I say, if possible, don't do that and just start from the bottom. Just like someone who doesn't have money. Because if you do that, then when you have people without money join under you, you can really teach them, this is how I did it and became successful. So depending on the circumstances, there are different ways you can do this, but it's not something we just go investing in. And there are always so many people who try and open a centre, but try not to open a centre. It's really difficult to run a centre. You can't even expand your organisation. You can't even go abroad or travel to other places because you have to be at the centre, as you are being a centre leader. So if possible, don't try to open a centre. I made sure that you just simply can't become rich or earn a lot by becoming a centre leader. So instead, try searching for opportunities overseas to expand your organisation. How are you telling me to do that when I can't speak English? Well, no problem. Do you think our imperial masters were able to go and spread Atomy abroad because they were fluent in English? Nope. They introduced this business to a person in Korea, and that person went to another person, but that person, for example, knows a Korean resident in the USA. So that person said, "We have this product here, why don't you try it part-time?" And that's how it spread across the USA. And then it spread to the Hispanics and into Mexico. And then to Colombia, to Europe, and that's how it spread out. So you don't have to know any foreign language. There is a member called Bunsuk Kim. He is a Crown Master now. If you're a Crown Master, you earn more than 40 million KRW per month, and she only graduated elementary school, and all she knew was sewing. That's all she did. Then she heard about Atomy. Her family went on holiday to the USA one time. They went to the USA and she said, "Leave me here and go have some fun." So her brother asked her, "Will you be okay on your own?" Since she didn't even know how to say yes or no. And she said, "I'll be fine." And she saw something there. She saw a Korean signboard. How does that sound? There are always Korean signboards if you go to a Korean town. Then in those places with Korean signs, do you think there'll be people inside who can speak Korean or not? In most cases there are. So she went to those people, went around those stores in New Jersey and said, "There is something called Atomy, and you should try it." And that organisation spread all across the USA. Then it spread to Mexico. So my wish is that everyone becomes a little more brave. There are also rich people wanting to do this as well. Honestly, if we talk about the profession of doctors, I think it is unfortunate. They are stuck in a small consultation room all their lives, and instead of meeting bright and happy people, all they meet are people who are sickly their entire lives. They do make a living, but I think it's quite suffocating. Doctors, if they have appointments booked up, they can't even go to celebrate or mourn unless their parents pass away. So when I meet doctors, I ask them, "Don't you feel suffocating inside this consultation room? Let me help you escape from it." For me, travelling is doing business, and doing business is travelling. I started this business called Atomy, and I will be flying across the world. I saw people flying, so I will fly too. It's okay if you can't fly just yet. Because you will get to, with me together. I will help you. Talk like this in confidence, and this is what you must do. Atomy is a system where anyone can become successful. Those who are good at studying can succeed. Those who are bad at studying can also become an imperial master. So, I hope you also seek opportunities at overseas markets. You don't even have to go abroad to do it. In Korea, you will find that there are many people that can speak Chinese, and you can find foreigners who can also speak Korean. If you meet any of them, don't let them slip. And if you can afford to do so, then try living abroad for a month or 3. Prices and rent in Korea today are quite expensive. So even if you go live abroad for a month, it could actually be cheaper than living in Korea. there are quite a number of people speaking Korean in different countries. Then you should tell them to register under you. Then you recruit together, and anyone who joins is now all under you. Why? Because we can only have 2 lines. I can't have more than 2 under me, so I'll join them all under you. Then you become an angel. What I'm saying is, do everything, or that person, then the work becomes easier for them too. A sponsor from Korea came. Even if you can't explain about Atomy well, if you go to the country and speak, they will listen closely, because they are listening to those who came from the country where the Atomy headquarters are. That is why I say you can go abroad with confidence. So, I hope everyone here today really dreams of becoming an Imperial Master. Everyone. The world is not easy. Atomy is not something light as well. But if you have a grand vision, a huge dream, and you can make 0.1 billion KRW every month, then you will be able to overcome most of the difficulties in your life. But your dreams are so small. I just hope I can make 2 million KRW. With that small dream you being, and when a small problem pops up, you start to think, do I really have to go through this just to make 2 million KRW? This is what happens, and that's why you collapse. There are so many people who just waste their time falling, standing up, falling and standing up again. Jung Ho-bae, a Sharon Rose, went travelling with the Imperial Master Jung-Soo Park. I know this because I went with them too. But then Jung Ho-bae disappeared in the middle. He could have surely become an Imperial Master. But you keep going back and forth, everything becomes delayed. Still, he's in the Royal Club, where you can make more than 20 million KRW per month, much more than most jobs, so that's excellent. So you must think, I will become an Imperial Master, and start with that dream in your heart. If you can make 0.1 KRW per month, then your family will have no difficulty. Your husband can stop working, right? You can also tell your wife not to worry at all, and say, let's just travel every day when we retire. I will become a royal crown Imperial Master who can travel anywhere in the world. You can also help everyone around you who are having difficulties. I donate 50 million KRW every month by automatic bank transfer to the Children of Compassion. And I'm telling you that it feels truly overwhelming to be able to help those children. So there are some among us making a lot of money, going to Africa, spending 50 million KRW to build schools and dig wells and so on. If you had that kind of money, don't you want to do the same? It is more rewarding to use money in these ways than just to earn money. I really hope that you become a successful person who understands the feeling of being rewarded while spending money.
Wanted to give you the world. Fresh. Hyper. Silky hydration.
Hydra Capture Micro Capsule, Ultra Multivital, Beauty Power Advanced, Flower Water Base, Healer on Moisture.
All of this means awesome.
Nutri Capsule Essence, Super Dual Step, Brightening Skin Boosting.
Yeah, awesome. Just awesome. But it's too long to say all this. Atomy Hydra Brightening Skincare. Hydra for moisturizing, brightening for lighter skin. Atomy Hydra Brightening Skincare Set. Your skin full of hydration and extra brightness. This will be your new favorite item.
Welcome to the Atomy World Success Show. Now it's time for the Atomian interview, where we get to meet our very special guests. Now, last time we had the privilege of meeting Uliana and Julia, well-known Atomy lovers, and I hope that they're doing very well. Now, just like the last time, today we're going to meet some of the famous people that were shown in the Atomy video choice earlier. Can't wait to find out who, so let's get right into it. Say hello to our very first guest, Phoenix. Welcome to the show, Phoenix. Can you say hi to our Atomians watching worldwide?
Hello, beautiful people. I'm Phoenix from Malaysia, currently a Diamond Master in Atomy. Thank you so much, Atomy World Success Show, for having me today.
Well, it's really nice to meet you, Phoenix. Can you tell me a little bit about where you are? Where do you live?
I'm at Kuala Lumpur. It's the capital city of Malaysia. It is also where I'm born and grew up in.
Wow, from Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. I'm very curious to hear more about your work as a Diamond Master.
I am involved in my family business. We are in the clothes retail line. We sell clothes such as costumes and party clothes for the entire family.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, how long have you been part of the Atomy family?
That's a very good question, and I believe many Atomians would love to know. I became an Atomy family since September 2017, so that makes it 4 years and counting.
Wow, 4 years. Now, in that time, you posted the 4 variations of Atomy peel-off mask, and that was sensational. It was such a huge hit, and we want to know, how did you come up with that idea?
It all started when I saw Atomians posting about different types of peel-off masks on social media. Naturally, as a prosumer, I would want to try them out and see what kind of difference they will bring to my skin.
Well, there was a huge reaction to the video, and I'm kind of curious, what was the most impressionable reaction you got?
Thank you so much. The most impressive feedback, it has got to be the one about a member who has achieved skin firming and clear skin effect by trying those masks.
Well, can you say a few words to your viewers then?
I'd love to. To each and every viewer who watched my videos, please know that I am very grateful for your support and constructive feedbacks. And remember to leave a comment on my latest video if you saw me here today. Say hi to me and let me know where you're tuning in from. I'll be looking forward to that.
Such a cute personality. Well, Phoenix, I gotta say, looking at you just from the screen, I can tell how beautiful your skin is. And I want to know, you must have some secrets.
I'm flattered. For me, I'm not naturally born with beautiful skin. And I'm a person with combination and sensitive skin. And so for that, I might need to switch skincare items based on my skin condition from time to time. And among my secrets is to look for skincare that suits our current skin condition and know that there is no shortcut to healthy skin. Anyone can achieve healthy skin. It's just a matter of persistence and patience.
Which not a lot of people would have, I think. Lots of time, lots of effort to find the perfect product. So I want to know, what kind of other products do you use other than the peel-off mask?
Okay, this is a very tough question. There are a lot, but my current top 3 recommendation would be the Absolute Ampule for skin repair and healthy skin cells, 3 Seconds Beauty Water for instant hydration and lifting, as well as the peeling gel for gentle exfoliation.
Well, I gotta say, it's really impressive that you really review all the products that you use, and I can imagine how much time that would take to use it, review it, and to post it as well. And so I want to know how much time it actually takes to prepare just one video.
Yes, indeed. The first video that I made took about 1 month, but once I slowly get the hang of it, now producing a video takes about 3 to 4 days. For me, recording a video only took a small portion of my time. A huge portion of the time was spent on collecting information and coming up with good presentation flow and editing. And talking about that, I had an experience that I'd like to share here. The 4 variations of peel-off mask video that we talked about earlier, that video took slightly longer to produce because I couldn't find information regarding the amount of ingredient to use, so I had to experiment with them. When I first mixed the Arabica black coffee to the peel-off mask, I poured 1 full sachet and wow, it smells so good, and I enjoyed the pampering session. I couldn't believe my eyes when I removed the mask though. So what happened was my face turned into brown coffee color and the aroma of coffee never left my face. So I had to wash my face and use a smaller amount on my next try. And that left quite an impression. But overall, it was a really enjoyable experience.
Sure, I bet. Such a fun memory to have and to share as well. But speaking about presentation skills, I mean, you're also an MC for the Global English Seminar. Can you think about a moment that really left an impression for you and felt happy doing it?
That's right. Honestly, I couldn't think of just one moment that I felt happy to be Atomy MC. Why? Because I feel very happy every time I'm the MC. It's an opportunity for me to contribute, and I enjoyed it very much.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear. And we want to know a little bit more about your future goals as well.
I would like to let more people know about Atomy, and I want to succeed in Atomy with lots of people.
Well, lastly, I want to ask, what does Atomy mean to you, Phoenix?
I love this question very much. To me, Atomy means limitless potential. An Atomy journey is like an adventure to get to know yourself better, your talent, potential, and be the best version of yourself. Most importantly, all the efforts that you put into will be accumulated and it will not be wasted. So, if you haven't, give yourself an opportunity to know Atomy. And if your Atomy journey has begun, let's cheer for each other.
Well, that sounds lovely. Thank you very much once again for your interview, Phoenix. It was such a pleasure meeting you.
It's my pleasure too. Thank you to our beautiful MC Punita for the great session and Atomy World Success Show team. See you soon, all Atomians.
All right, well, that was our Phoenix, our first interviewee. And now we're going to meet our second interviewee, a truly idea bank, always full of creative ideas. Please welcome with me, Chelly.
Hello, it's me, Chelly. Thank you for inviting me in this show. I'm really excited for today.
Well, hi, Chelly. It's really nice to meet you. Can you introduce yourself and say where you're from?
Wow. Hello, everybody who are watching right now. Hello to all Atomy staffs, leaders, members, and also my business partners in my country. Hello, guys.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Chelly. We want to know a little bit more about you, like where are you from and what are you doing right now?
Okay, so Punita, I'm in a country called the Pearl of the Orient because it is known to its elegant and organic beauty, the Philippines. But particularly, I live in Quezon City. It's somewhere in Luzon, and it's a place known to have lots of handsome guys and beautiful women.
Wow, living with the handsome guys and the beautiful women. You too, Chelly, are so beautiful. Well, we want to know, what do you do for a living?
Actually, Punita, I'm a full-time housewife, and I support my husband and my mother because she's been bedridden after her 3rd stroke. But during my free time, I do Atomy business, and I also manage our online businesses and also real estate business, and also I do videos and upload it on my YouTube channel.
Wow, Chelly, that is certainly commendable. You certainly have your hands tied with so many things. I don't know how you do it. Well, we want to know how long it's been since you joined the Atomy family.
I joined Atomy in June 2016. It was through my Korean sponsor, Mr. Becky Bong. Hi, sir. Thank you so much for inviting me to Atomy. So it's already been 6 years.
Wow, 6 years with Atomy. You know, I actually saw your video about the toothbrush using corn and coffee powder is ingenious. How did you come up with such an idea?
You know, Punita, it's not actually my original idea. Someone uploaded it on Facebook, and I think the presentation is not so well, and the video is blurred. So I think, but the video is powerful. I think I saw the potential of that video that I can convince a lot of my partners and prospects to switch their toothbrushes to Atomy toothbrushes. That's why I excitedly do a remake of it and added some additions like that. And I uploaded it to my YouTube channel and shared it to my partners and prospects.
Yeah, and it certainly was a huge hit. Well, did you expect that there would be such a huge difference with other toothbrushes?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I really did expect, because you know I have so much trust and confidence in Atomy products, and really all Atomy products don't disappoint. And to share to you, Punita, in my country, I always do the product introduction. So I was really obliged to study the technologies behind Atomy products. And so, because for me, knowledge is power, and if you know something and if you really know what you're talking about, you will be able to convince people. Yeah.
Well, Chelly, why do you think Atomy products are so popular amongst people all around the world?
Well, for me, Atomy products are so popular because nothing and no other products and no other brand can match it. You know, the price of the products are lower, but the quality are absolute. They use the best technology in making our products, and also where in the world can you find a product that you can make a passive income, right? We are all consumers all our lives, but you cannot find a company that goes beyond customer satisfaction to customer success. So really, Atomy products are becoming very, very famous all around the world, especially in my country.
Sure, absolutely. Great quality for a low price. You really can't beat that. Now, Chelly, you've also reviewed various Atomy products aside from toothbrushes, and I want to know if there were certain aspects that you really focused on while preparing these product reviews.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that question. Every time I do a review or tutorial, I always focus on my experiences and how this product gave value to me as a customer or as a consumer, right? So I also study, and I also, whenever you watch my video, you can see I flash on the screen the ingredients and the contents of the product, and then relate it on my experiences of the product.
Well, great. And I think for all of our viewers watching as well, I think there is one question that people are dying to answer is, do you have a favorite Atomy product?
Oh, this is the hardest question you gave me today. But you know, Punita, I love all Atomy products. But to give you the most favorite I have is the Hemohim, because it helped my mom to recover during her second stroke. She really recovered from her stroke. And also to my Hemohim helped my family a lot during the pandemic. You know, every time we got sick, we just drink the Hemohim and we became okay. And the second one is the Fame, and the third one is the Atomy Evening Care Set.
Well, can we look forward to upcoming reviews as well?
Yes, Punita. Please, I want to, if you're watching right now, and please do subscribe to my channel, because I will upload more products on my YouTube channel, especially reviews on Atomy products and also tutorials.
Well, that's great. Chelly, before we let you go, I still want to ask if you have any future goals as well.
Actually, Punita, by God's grace, I've already reached some goals, me and my husband, because in Atomy, we'll learn to do our life scenario, right? For this year, we plan to open a Facebook page also, so we could upload videos there about Atomy. And also, in our mastership, we plan to run for Sharon Rose Master during the last quarter or on the last quarter of this year. So I really need to focus on that.
Well, that's great. Certainly good luck to you in all of your endeavors, Shelly, with Facebook and YouTube and all the upcoming videos as well. Lastly, can you tell us what Atomy means to you?
Thanks for that question, Punita. Atomy is the Lord's grace and provision to me and my family. It's the company that we experience a passive-like income, and we really are thankful for that kind of income because we felt that during the pandemic and the lockdown. Because, you know, some of the people lost their jobs, right? And also some of my family members lost their jobs and they really need our help. But, you know, we thank God because we're able to help them during the lockdowns. So thank you so much. Thank you also for inviting me in this show. And to our first-timers who are watching right now, welcome. We welcome you guys to Atomy. I hope I was able to inspire today. So that's all, and bye. Thank you, Punita.
Well, thank you very much, Shelly. It certainly is an inspiration to everybody watching, and especially myself as well. Well, once again, we had the privilege of meeting Phoenix and Shelly. Keep up the anticipation for who we'll get to meet next time. If you'd like to participate in the Atomian interview yourself or would like to recommend someone, please send us a short introduction and the link to the address below. We'll have to see you next time.
관심 집중! 인기 폭발! 일단 써보면 누구나 푹 빠질 만한 매력 만점 새로운 애터미 화장품. 애터미 더마 리얼 시카, 그것이 알고 싶다? 지금 바로 알려드립니다. 애터미 더마 리얼 시카, 그것이 알고 싶다! 네, 이 궁금증을 해결하기 위해서 담당 연구원 두 분을 모셨습니다. 어서 오세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 애터미에는 워낙 입소문이 자자한 좋은 화장품들이 많잖아요. 뭐 이 더페임이나 앱솔루트를 많이들 사용을 하시는데 애터미가 또 새롭게 더마 리얼 시카를 개발한 그 이유가 있을까요?
이렇게 생각하시면 쉬울 것 같아요. 저희가 평상시에는 거의 밥을 먹죠. 하지만 속이 불편하거나 탈이 났을 때는 죽을 먹기도 하잖아요.
네.
건강한 피부 타입이었을 때는 걱정 없이 화장품을 쓸 수 있지만 외부 자극 때문에 진정이 필요할 때, 그럴 때는 더마 리얼 시카 제품을 추천합니다.
오, 밥 대신 죽을 먹는다라. 알면 알수록 더욱더 궁금해집니다. 네, 본격적으로 이 제품 소개부터 해주시죠.
네, 애터미 더마 리얼 시카는 총 4종으로 구성되어 있는데요. 토너, 앰플, 그리고 크림, 이것이 스킨케어 3종이고요. 그리고 별도로 젤 클렌저가 있습니다.
아, 그러니까 이 스킨케어 3종과 별도로 젤 클렌저가 있군요. 그러면 젤 클렌저 먼저 소개를 해주시죠.
이게 애터미 더마 리얼 시카 클렌저인데요. 투명 젤 타입으로 순하게 구현한 제품이고요. 예민한 피부에 약산성으로 pH 밸런스를 맞춰주는 제품이라고 보시면 좋을 것 같아요.
오, 제가 이 클렌저, 젤 클렌저는 뭔지 알 것 같은데 약산성 클렌저는 뭘까요?
우리 피부가 가장 건강한 pH가 pH 5에서 5.5인 약산성 상태입니다. 이 약산성 밸런스가 깨지게 되면 피부 장벽이 약화되어 피부가 쉽게 자극을 받게 되는데요. 우리 피부가 이상적인 상태를 유지하는 게 약산성 상태일 때입니다. 그래서 저희 애터미 더마리얼 시카는 모두 약산성 제품으로 구성되어 있습니다.
그럼 한번 직접 써보시겠어요?
왜 저를 보시는 거죠? 그 눈을 피하고 싶습니다. 제가 직접 써보라고요. 또 이렇게 눈빛을 보내주시니까 제가 마다할 수가 없겠네요. 자, 그렇다면 오늘 제가 곱게 메이크업을 하고 왔는데 민낯 공개 들어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 새하늘 만발의 준비를 하고 돌아왔습니다. 연구원님, 들어와 주시죠.
네, 더마 리얼 시카 젤 클렌저는 젤의 매끈한 사용감을 구현했는데요. 투명한 젤 타입을 문지르면 발생하는 몽글몽글한 거품이 피부 자극을 막아주기도 하고요. 센텔라 카밍 컴플렉스와 세라마이드가 보습막을 형성해서 피부를 촉촉하게 유지시켜줍니다. 그리고 안자극 테스트도 완료되어 있기 때문에 눈 주변에 자극도 없으실 거예요.
진짜 이 눈이 시리거나 따갑지도 않고 되게 거품이 부드러워요.
그쵸?
네.
젤 클렌저를 사용하실 때 주의할 점이 있는데요. 제형이 젤 타입이다 보니까 간혹 직접 피부에 짜서 사용하시는 분들이 계시더라고요.
그런 분들 제 주변에도 많아요.
이 제품은 그렇게 사용하시는 게 아니라 손에서 충분히 거품을 내주어서 사용해 주시는 게 올바른 사용 방법입니다.
자, 아주 깔끔하게 세안을 마치고 돌아왔습니다. 못 알아보시는 건 아니겠죠?
그래도 예쁘세요.
진정성이 안 느껴지는데요? 막 눈동자가 요동치는데요? 괜찮나요?
네, 예쁘십니다.
네, 그럼 이제 뭐부터 하면 좋을까요?
세안 후에는 바로 이걸 바르시면 됩니다. 더마 리얼 시카 스킨케어의 3종 첫 단계, 진정 토너인데요. 병풀 추출물과 딥솔트를 이용해서 자연 방식 그대로 추출한 병풀 DNA가 들어있습니다.
오늘 좀 처음 들어보는 생소한 말들이 많이 나오고 있어요. 병풀 DNA는 또 뭘까요?
그건 제가 설명해드리겠습니다. 혹시 병풀이란 성분은 들어보셨나요?
병풀, 그거 호랑이 풀 아닌가요?
네네. 이름에 주로 더마나 시카가 붙은 제품들은 호랑이 풀이라고 해서 병풀이 주성분인데요.
네.
민감한 피부를 빠르게 진정시켜주는 효과가 있습니다.
그러니까 이 더마 리얼 시카 안에 병풀이 다 들어간 거네요?
네네. 특히 더마 리얼 시카 전 제품에는 애터미만의 특별한 병풀 포뮬러가 들어가 있는데요. 병풀 추출물은 기본이고요. 병풀 DNA, 그리고 병풀 펩타이드, 병풀 세라마이드 등 병풀의 다양한 유효 성분이 듬뿍 담긴 병풀 어벤져스입니다.
이 병풀 어벤져스라 뭔가 이름만 들어도 든든한데요. 어벤져스, 얼른 제 피부를 지켜주시죠.
더마 리얼 시카 토너는 일반 토너처럼 물처럼 흐르는 제형이 아닌 고농축 허브수인데요. 이렇게 화장솜에 적당량 덜어서 피부 결을 따라서 부드럽게 닦아내어줍니다. 이거를 닥토라고 하는데요. 이 과정을 통해서 클렌징 후 남아있는 잔여물을 닦아내주실 수 있으시고요. 또 즉각적인 수분 공급을 통해서 자극받은 피부에 빠르게 진정 효과를 드릴 수 있습니다. 또 한 가지 팁을 드리자면은 화장솜에 더 듬뿍 토너를 발라주신 뒤에 자극받은 피부 부위에 진정 작용을 위해서 올려두시면 더 빠르게 수분 진정 효과를 느끼실 수 있습니다.
이렇게요?
네.
안 그래도 양쪽에 트러블이 올라와서 좀 진정이 필요했거든요. 시원하면서 좀 진짜 빠르게 진정이 되는 것 같아요.
네, 다음 제품은 애터미 더마 리얼 시카 앰플인데요. 피부 진정은 기본이고 영양을 듬뿍 담고 있습니다.
이거 제가 진짜 칭찬하고 싶은 앰플 중에 하나예요. 제가 꾸준히 쓰면서 효과도 톡톡히 봤을 뿐만 아니라 이미 뭐 후기가 장난이 아니던데요.
네, 맞습니다. 제형을 한번 보여드리면요. 연한 노란색 빛을 띠는 액상 형태이고요. 여린 피부에 시카 에너지를 고스란히 전달을 해줍니다. 또 피부 진정에 탁월한 펩타이드와 마데카소사이드 성분을 통해서 피부 자생력을 높여주기도 하고요. 스포이드로 한두 방울 떨어뜨려서 흡수시켜 사용하시면 되는데 여기서 팁을 드리면 빠르게 흡수시키지 마시고 조금만 기다려주시면 시카 앰플의 고농축 영양 성분이 피부가 가득 머금을 수 있도록 도와주면서 더욱 빠르게 진정됩니다.
저도 한 가지 팁을 드리고 싶은데요. 피부가 유독 건조하고 푸석푸석하다 싶을 때는 한 번 바르고 그 위에 한 번 더 레이어링. 그리고 또 한 번 레이어링을 해주시는 거예요. 한 번, 두 번, 세 번 겹겹이 피부에 촉촉히 쌓아주면 진정이 더 빠르게 효과적으로 될 수 있습니다.
아, 이 레이어링은 진짜 건조한 날에 꿀팁이 될 수 있겠네요.
이번에는 애터미 더마리얼 시카 크림을 보여드릴까요?
아, 잠깐만요. 제가 이쯤에서 궁금한 게 한 가지 생겼는데요. 이 더마 리얼 시카 중에서 더마와 시카는 뭔지 알겠단 말이죠. 근데 왜 모든 이름에 리얼이 붙는 걸까요?
애터미 더마리얼 시카에 리얼이 붙는 이유는 바로 이 물 때문입니다.
에? 물이요?
네, 보통 화장품에는 정제수가 베이스로 들어가는데요.
네.
애터미 더마리얼 시카에는 이 정제수 대신 병풀 성분인 센텔라 카밍 컴플렉스가 베이스입니다. 그래서 그 어떤 제품보다도 병풀을 최대로 함유하고 있는 진짜인 거죠.
와, 그야말로 정말 리얼이네요, 리얼.
애터미 더마 카밍 리얼 시카 크림은 반투명 연고 제형입니다. 100% 자연 성분에서 유래한 병풀 세라마이드와 마데카소사이드를 함유하고 있어서 상처받은 부위를 진정시켜주고 자생력을 더 높여주어 피부 장벽을 튼튼하게 해주는 크림 제형입니다.
크림은 3종 중 가장 마지막 단계여서요. 여러 번 두껍게 발라서 수면팩처럼 이용을 하셔도
그래요?
네, 아주 효과가 좋습니다. 다음날 씻어내시면 보들보들한 피부를 보실 수 있을 거예요. 그리고 또 소량을 메이크업 전에 가볍게 펴발라주시면 피부가 반짝반짝하게 자연스럽게 광이 나는 것을 보실 수 있습니다.
이제 이 크림으로 물광 메이크업 해야겠네요.
이것이 병풀 어벤져스의 힘? 어때요? 제 피부 달라진 것 같나요?
애터미 더마 리얼 시카, 그것이 알고 싶다. 이 새로운 화장품에 대한 궁금증은 좀 해결이 되셨을까요?
잠깐만요.
왜요?
제가 마지막으로 팁을 한 가지 더 드리고 싶은데요.
네.
민감한 피부여서 고민이신 분들, 아무리 순한 화장품이어도 왠지 바르기 꺼려지실 때 있으시잖아요.
맞아요.
그럴 때는 긴급 처방으로 더마리얼 시카 앰플에 집중해보세요.
이 앰플에 집중을 한다는 게 무슨 뜻이에요?
전 단계인 토너를 좀 과감하게 생략하고 앰플을 집중적으로 레이어링 해주는 겁니다. 고농축 영양을 집중적으로 공급시켜주는 건데요. 그리고 그 후에 크림을 덧발라 완성시켜주면 보호막 완성입니다.
우와, 이 방법도 꼭 해봐야겠네요.
애터미 더마 리얼 시카는 여린 피부를 지켜주는 제품이라서 청소년들에게도 자신 있게 권하고 있습니다.
그렇군요. 저는 아까 초반에 말씀하셨다시피 우리가 아플 때 이 밥 대신 죽을 먹는다라는 표현이 계속 생각이 나는데요. 그만큼 마찬가지로 우리 피부가 지쳤을 때는 그에 맞는 화장품을 사용하는 게 필요하겠죠? 자, 이제 애터미 더마 리얼 시카로 내 피부의 안정을 찾아주세요.
병풀 DNA, 병풀 펩타이드, 병풀 세라마이드. 애터미만의 특별한 병풀 포뮬러로 리얼 진정하세요.